Hi, it's Derpy Moose 99. This is a mini lakes map. We've got the golden llama, and we did an Adam and Eve start. And this would be episode 3. And I think I'm going to do one more pig timer, and that'll be it for me for the day. And joining us is Grumpy Gnome Gaming for a little while here. Sure appreciate that. And Marie. And I am trying to kill this town at the moment, I think. Our food graph is not looking great here, like usual. We did, however, build a school, so we're going to put a school teacher in. Although we are running pretty slim on population here. And we're trying to build a new forest node up here, which will save us. But we don't have the people really for it, but we do have a nomad 5% sign here. And I'm trying a new dock set for on the water here, and so far I'm quite liking this. I used part of this set before, but I mixed it with the Life on the Water set. Or I mixed it with the old one. And I didn't like the look of it, but when you just use it by itself, I think it looks pretty good. So if we have a look at our town hall here, we have a total of 30 people. Our education is 5%, not sure how. Clothing is 0. I think once upon a time we built like 9 coats, but they were used up pretty quick. If we look at our inventory though, I have 18 leather, so we can probably build a few coats when we get a few moments here. Oh, we have some gold gilders. I wonder if that's what... Is that what we're getting from the llama? Doesn't show it in there. But I don't think I've ever seen gold gilders before. Alright. Let's see if that accumulates or increments beyond 4. Okay, we're getting lots of flowers going as usual here. Got some reeds happening. What do we like for feathers? A few. Well, we don't have people right now, but we should maybe put some hunting blinds in, get some feathers and some duck meat going. And then maybe make some survival coats or something. You know what? I think I want to accelerate this just a little tiny bit here. So let's take out that 5% one. Now I'm not going to go too crazy here, but let's put a 10%er in. Okay. And we'll maybe get a few more people here. Quickly run the houses here. That looks okay. That doesn't. Oh, that's why they educated 5%. That's got to be our founding mother there. Wow, you go, girl. I'd be happy to make it to 84. Alright, you and you. Now this one. That house and that house look like a breakup to me. Okay, that's better. But you didn't fix yourself, so let's see what happens there. Okay. The log cabin's got a legitimate couple. Okay, I'm trying this again. Okay, there we go there. So let's see, this looks better now. Except you're gonna, oh, you're a student. Okay, there's our first student. Actually, we have a few more. Cool. Alright, now that should be good on housing, I think. Yeah, it says we have 2 more than we need, but it's not really true. Yeah, I think that's what happened in And this one here, I think that was the laborer that passed away in the golden llama there. The curse of the golden llama, I guess. Alright, let's get the rest of this forest node built here. Our food's kind of hanging in there. I would like to build this extra house down here too at some point. Right now we probably have a goofy pathing thing, yeah. Not super happy with that. And we're out of stone again, which is a problem. Okay, let's actually prioritize those things. And we don't have a stockpile really down here either. Strictly speaking, you don't need these stockpiles, but to me they make it easier to clear off the forest nodes and stuff. Alright, why do I have that open? Oh, just because it built recently, okay. Guys are running across the water here. Bear aerobics again. Okay, you guys don't want to build my stockpiles? Okay, let's designate a little bit of stone here. And we should probably put a stockpile over here somewhere too. We built this bridge over here. Yeah, I use them at the beginning, but I gotta admit that the way you use them to build a town, it looks a little more to scale. I kind of like that idea. I'm gonna have to play around with that because I tend to jump to use the bitty and tiny stuff like Adam and Eve and Jack and Jill, and then jump to the full-size buildings. But I think maybe I'll try that one day. Just stick with the tiny and maybe the mini ones too. Okay, those stockpiles finally built, so let's get some stuff. And we're out of laborers, which is a bad thing. Okay. You're making tools and you're at the max. I hate taking the blacksmith out because I always forget to put them back. And let's take one out of the forest node here. I think you should give MegaMod 9 another chance. I had a couple crashes too. I just save every once so often. I've got autosave on. It happened to be in a stream that was associated with a big fire in the town too. It crashed a couple times. But managed to save it, so I don't know, it's part of a 400 mod set thing. It's bound to be a bug or two, I guess. And I think the benefits of, like MegaMod 6 has got some cool stuff in it, but this has just got more. And more is never wrong. Well, sometimes it is. How are you producing down here? I didn't do the best job of centering that out in the water, but that's not bad for now. Okay, we're gonna have a problem with this, yeah. Okay. I think we're gonna call in the bulldozers here. Now, do we want to build this gather or not? Run a smaller map, yeah. Yeah, we were talking about that earlier. I like the really big maps because I don't like to feel cramped. But I think there's certain scenarios where it just makes a lot more sense. Like certainly a water world map, I should have never done extra large. Alright, how are we doing on everything at the moment? Food graph is kind of iffy. Housing still says we have too many. But we had some more people here, so... Okay. There's a boy that needs a house, or a male, sorry. And... Now, do we build forest node or fishing? I think forest node. And unfortunately, I think our founding mother passed away and I missed the event here. Yeah. Okay, but life goes on. Let's check our guilders here. No, I still got 4. I'm curious, very curious now. And this thing still says nothing. Okay. Oh, you're talking about the mods, yeah. Yeah, Mega Mod 9, 1 through 7, and every other mod has to be above it. Yeah, I don't... Hey, Grumpy, what size map did you do your water world on? Because yours was much more appropriately sized than mine was. I automatically click XL and it was dumb. I had to build 300 miles of dock. In fact, I think I'm probably gonna abandon that series and maybe redo it again someday on a more sane map. It was fun building on the water world though. I have to think quite a bit differently, especially if you start in a tiny island. Alright, how many folks here? No nomads there, they must be here. 2. Very good. So, I should put some builders in, I think. And let's actually build 2 log cabins here. Oh, we have another group of nomads. 3 that time. Well, let's build another cabin then. Smaller, medium, yeah. I think next time I might actually try small. Let's build this guy here. Like do the 2 extremes, right? I did extra large and try small. Let's staff that forest node back. Okay. 5 and 1, balance that out a bit better. Oh, that was the other forest node. Derp. Derp, derp, derp. Okay, this one here. UB4, UB cut and plant. You, however, UB2. And UB just planting. Okay. And there's a gatherer hut. For now, just 2, I think. Oh, what size did you use, Marie? Because large might be okay. Medium's probably... I think Grumpy's right. Smaller, medium. But hey, it's a learning experience. You can just play it. Ah, okay. Yeah, I forgot you did that with the theme name, yeah. That's a sensible way of doing it. Okay, that is a breakup for sure. Okay, you're persistent anyways. Oh, maybe that's not. Maybe that's the nomads again. Okay, I'll leave you alone in peace. What do we say here? Okay, don't know if I believe that, but let's just check. That's okay, that's okay, that's okay. That's not so much, but okay. Yeah, you should check out Grumpy. He's got 2 great series he's streaming right now. I like the Guns and Tequila one. That's probably my favorite. Yeah, I encourage you to think about streaming, Rhea. It's, I don't know. I'm never gonna have 2 million viewers. I'm having fun with just the friends I'm meeting, so. And because I was a evil middle manager, I'm used to looking foolish in front of other people, so it don't bother me to make mistakes and stuff. Alright, now, I wonder if we should maybe make a few coats here. Tools are okay, so let's make a few coats. Our firewood's doing okay too now. I think we cleared out all this stuff, didn't we? Yeah. Now, do we want to do a little more flattening up here? That's probably too much cheese for me. So let's just leave it at that for now. Alright, now that's definitely a breakup though. Overbuilding houses causes a few issues here. Alright, I'm gonna wait till we see a bunch of students graduate here. Alright, we have more children than we have adults, which is pretty unusual. You know, all those nomads we've taken, we haven't had to use the hospital yet, which is kind of bizarre. I mean, I'm happy with it, but it's a bit bizarre. Let's actually do the hunter here. Where are you? Hunting cabin. 2 people. Off you go. Yeah. Oh, it was funny when I was first promoted. I was way younger than the average manager. Very introverted, very shy. And the first crew they gave me was a whole bunch of older guys that were just orangutans. So after about 6 months of that, it was like, okay, screw it, I don't care. It was a rough lesson, but... Alright, hide coat, gather, we're planting. No, it's actually funny. If you turn disasters off, you still can get sick. But you don't get fires, you don't get tornadoes, and you don't get crop and animal pestilence. But you do get disease. And I don't know if that's by intent or if that was just a programming boo-boo. So no nomads there. 4 there, okay. So we probably need 2 more houses. Yeah, we can build out this forest node to the max now. eggs. Now we're getting eggs out of there. Still 4 guilders there. Okay. Oh, I was gonna do hunting blinds too, wasn't I? How's our storage doing? I sort of lost track of storage. That's pretty full. That cart's pretty full. You're not doing your job over here. And that's not full, so I do think we should put a barn in somewhere over here. And we've got that guy there. But maybe somebody in town here. Let's put a little bit of storage in town. Now, when I say a little bit, now if that lined up, I'll be happy. Yeah, I don't like the look of that so much, but we'll do log stockpile. You know, it's just another day for things not to line up for me, but that's okay. I think that's the way it works, yeah. I think it's from the nomads only, which is why before I took nomads, I built this little hospital up here. But that's just the way I seem to remember it. You only seem to get sick, or it happens more often for sure with nomads. But yeah, no, I've definitely got disasters off, right? But I'm sure we will have disease and pandemics and all kinds of stuff. Alright, so that shall take care of storage here. Don't wander up there, build your house. I like the way on this map type they've got the palm trees and stuff. That's pretty cool. I actually like the look of it. Okay, we're out of leather again, so let's go back to tools here. I think we should actually get an iron mine going. I think that would be a good thing to do. Okay. Now that... Yeah, okay, I'm not... I think the logic, the software behind the nomads is a little wonky sometimes, but okay. Okay, you're gonna graduate soon. Oh, and we're starving. This is not good. See, that's the thing about streaming. Don't pay attention. Alright, so duck blinds are going to happen sooner rather than later here. Now, hopefully those extra 2 gatherers will help us out and get these duck blinds going. Take your eye off the ball. Not super happy with this, but that's okay. Yeah. I think when we get a decent size here, I'll take those out. 40, 57 at the moment. Tell you what, when we get to 100-ish, I'll take out the nomad stuff. But for now... Okay, this is a Housing misassignment, they call it. Oh yeah, our tree gather over here. Well, I don't think I'd use it regularly because it fits more to certain themes like the Druidic set or something like that. And I wouldn't use it because it only has 2 people instead of 4. But I'd say it's been producing pretty good, right? Like that's what? 3, 5, 7, 8, 9. Like for 2 people, that's a lot of food production, so I don't know. It's worth trying because it's cool. I don't think it would be my go-to, but certainly in certain themes or whatever. It certainly looks kind of cool. Oh no, it's okay. Like they lower the education, they bring in the disease and stuff, right? So I was just basically doing it because I did the Adam and Eve start and I was getting a little bit impatient to grow here. Oh, I forgot to check reeds, but I think we have a fair amount of them. Okay, this will get us some feathers and stuff too, which will be good. And we're out of logs again. Oh my. Well, maybe it's time to fully populate this thing here. If we were going to manually chop, we could probably do a little bit over here. A little bit up around there. This stuff can all come down too. Okay, that house straightened out. Let's have a quick run through here. Okay, that's a 19-year-old student. That's because the school's way over there. Probably should have a little mini school over here somewhere. Yeah, you were a manager. I like that. Where's our tiny school here? I'm gonna do this here. Yeah. Well, Canada and US have the biggest open border, or semi-open border in the world, right? Undefended border, I guess you could say. And you keep sending us your television shows too. How come we don't have enough people all of a sudden here? Died during childbirth. Another poisoned arrow to the knee. Nice. Well. You'll have to take a forester out for the moment. Here we go. Alright guys. Which building and how many? 5, eh? Alright, that'll get our hunting blind going. Put a couple builders in here. Well, maybe one builder, and let's put this forest node back on full operation here. Okay, iron's going to be an issue and stone is going to be an issue. So when you're using is it the mini quarry that you use, Grumpy? On the... I don't know if it's the same in the two different mods. It's a tiny quarry. I know it's a tiny mine for sure. Let's see where our circles are here for the moment. So we can run this road over. And maybe over in here. Tiny mine. Okay, so we can build quite a few of these guys. Okay. So we'll build one. Yeah. And is it tiny quarry too? I just want to make sure I get the right ones here. There's this guy here, the tiny quarry. That looks to me like it would be the right one. Probably plunk it down there. And we're probably going to need future housing here, so let's go out 9. Okay, and oh damn, we had some more people die here. More poison arrow to the knee. 2. Okay. Well, that's a little bit irritating. I think the poison arrow to the knee thing was funny once, but not so much anymore. Okay. I'm still not exactly sure what that thing does. I gotta believe the guilders came from there, like treasure. That's what it looks like to me. Alright, can we sneak in a builder there? Our food is still pretty iffy here. Like, that ain't great. And you are homeless because I didn't build you a house, I guess. So let's maybe prioritize that. Well, let's run the houses here again. So there's that one that's a bit iffy. Alright, so there's one person that needs a house there. An 18-year-old student that soon will. And we had homeless, but I'm just going to build the one house and let's see where we sit. Farmyards and hedge rows. I don't think I've used any of that. Which theme set or mod pack is that from, Marie? Yeah, I think that's something that maybe a Shanton or something was using. It's been a while since I watched one of her shows. Why are we short of tools? Are you a slacker or are we out of iron? No, we're not out of iron ore. Did I set you on the wrong thing here? Nope. Log and iron ore. 378 iron ore. Maybe I just need another workshop. I should probably build a real legit blacksmith here. There's these farm yards here. Oh, cool. Well, there was something over here I was using. I was using like a banana plantation that was pretty awesome. I'd have to look around in there. Yeah, so I can't comment if they're cheaty or not, but you know, it's a single player game, right? So it's all up to you how it feels, right? There's a couple of things, like there's shacks that'll grow iron and shacks that'll grow stone and stuff like that. Those things they don't necessarily work for me, but because it's a single player game, right? Play it the way you feel it. But if you're asking the question, I suggest probably the answer is yes. Alright, let's try one more workshop. And I really should build a blacksmith. But it'd be nice to get this mine and the quarry built first here. Okay, is there a pathing issue? Is that why we've got the homeless thing going on? Or am I on drugs here? So it's children. Are you trapped in this market? Okay. I'm gonna save this here, see what happens. That looks to me like there's kids are trapped in the marketplace there. Shouldn't have gone to the mall, kids. But I betcha. Yeah, that's bizarro stuff. Alright, or I've derped out on something here. What do we show for housing here? Oh, Jack and Jill? Yeah, Jack and Jill's fun. I am really wondering what's going on here. I wonder if I should build a boarding house. I don't know why we're getting all those homeless kids here. Unless you guys can see something that I goofed up there, but I've got all these homeless kids for some reason. That's a labor. Or is it just, I just dorked out and didn't build the nomads a house? Sometimes my brain doesn't work all that well. No, I thought they were stuck in here, but I think maybe... Like, I built houses after I accepted nomads and there was no homeless, and now there's homeless. That's what I think happened. But maybe I'm losing it. So I'm gonna build a boarding house and another house here. Let's pause the quarry. I do want the mine to build though. Okay, let's try 2 builders, 1 laborer. We have lots of logs. I'm going to take another person out of here. Okay, we have lumber. Might do a little bit more lumber though. Should probably build a second mill. Yeah, I could have just forgot to build houses for the last nomads I took, but I'll go back and watch the recording later and see what I screwed up. Or not. The bulk of them were children. I did find 1 laborer. But see, now they disappeared after we built this house, so it was just me. Although, why isn't there... Okay, I'm not gonna comment. Okay. Okay, you people in your housing assignments are driving me crazy here, guys. Come on. Okay, that's better. Now let's build this boarding house so I don't go crazy on the homeless here. Food graph is sort of coming up. These guys will be helping, I'm sure. Okay. Now, if I was going to do a tailor down here... Biddy Taylor, how about we try that guy? Just put him in by the storehouses down here. I don't know if you can see this here, Grumpy, with these 2 tabs. Grow agave and produce tequila, and buildings for your tequila community. I don't know if you've got those in Mega Mod 6. Mexican fantasy. Food production building. Yeah. I don't know exactly where those ones you're talking about are, but okay, they're boarding house built. Okay, let's build up this tiny mine here. Okay, we're gonna build that guy. Hey, there's a tiny blacksmith. I don't think I've used that one before, so why don't we put him there? Across from the tailor. And the mine's starting to build. We can probably turn on the quarry now. We have quite a few more people all of a sudden. So it says we're a couple of houses short, and our mine is built. I'm actually gonna put 3 people in the mine. Okay, I'm gonna put 2 houses there. Three builders, 2 laborers. God, let's go. Yeah, ready to produce buildings for animals material, yeah. Multiple things in one field. Oh, I'll have to check that out. Alright, now I'm going to put this tiny smith on iron. And we have 105 rough, so let's actually take this guy out and take this guy out. And let's actually put another person in here. I think it's 4 max anyways, right? Okay. And speaking of specialty stockpiles, okay, and that should put us even on housing. Let's just have a quick look here. No. Forster needs a house. That's okay. And Hunter needs a house. So we got 4 people working there. We'll have a bunch in the quarry. I think I'm just going to add them here. Let's build 2 houses here. Okay, now this guy built, and probably not producing a ton of iron so far, so that's okay. Nomads again. Our food is iffy, but you know, 10 of them, eh? Alright. That means to me we're gonna need some more food here. So what do we want to do for food? I think out on this lake is a good idea. We could maybe get some seeds going. Don't really have an ideal place for farms at the moment though, do we? We're gonna have to build over here and maybe farm over in this area here. So I think the short term here might be like fishing and such. Now I said I wasn't going to do any of these, but that is a pretty nice spot there. Let's do that. And for storage, let's put in our meat locker. Like that, I think. And I think a couple of houses. Now, how many we probably need 4 or 5 houses here. Just put 4 in there for now. And let's start building this out down here a little bit more. So probably industrial on the left side, and maybe another fishing dock like out here somewhere, and a few houses to support that. So we haven't built down here for a while, so let's keep adding to this. Probably take a few minutes, but let's do that. And I'm not sure if that's going to be enough, so I think I want to stop taking nomads for a while. And I think we're even gonna, yeah, we'll get rid of that. So we'll keep the nomads only coming from the mini town hall here. And I'm gonna start to be a little bit more discretionary about accepting them, I guess is the word to use. Because I think we're going to suffer for food here potentially, although we're going up right now. These things aren't going to last here forever though, because this is where I want my trading dogs, so... But I think, speaking of trading dogs, what I'm going to do is I'm going to put a temporary, a lot of seeds trader in. Yeah, I don't like that one. Don't really like that. I'm going to take that one for now. And I'm just going to put 625 firewood in and see if we can get a couple of cheap seeds here. Alright, and there's our Biddy Taylor here. Now, I know we have some reeds and some feathers. So I'm going to do survival coats here for a while. And I'm just going to make this 500. I like that way of thinking, yeah. Yeah, it was quick and painless. Alright, so we're making survival coats. That'll get us a few coats here. We might want to do a little reed farm somewhere. Okay, and that is our quarry built. So that's 4. Well, we can do it. Let's do it, and we're out of stone anyway. Okay. Now, is there some stone we can collect here? Getting to be a little bit distant, I think. Let me collect the stuff from over here. Starting to get a little far away. Yeah, we might have to build like a bigger quarry. But that'll at least get us something for now. How are you doing on the iron production here? 20, okay. Tools are down to 44. But we have these workshops as backup, I guess. Okay, that's cool. Yeah, we're quite a few houses short, so let's get these 5 built. Of course, stone is going to be the issue here. Well, you know what we could do? Okay, that one's obviously got its material, but let's go into the red ketchup set here. And there's country little houses here that look a lot like the salt box, but they're actually pure lumber. And I think I'm going to do this for a minute. Let's bang out a bunch of lumber, build those houses. Could build a little community over here and do a bunch of sawmills along the creek here. And then maybe another forest node in there or something. How much time do we have left here? Yeah, we're down to 2 minutes here. Okay. So let's just build what we got here, and that'll be the end of that for the moment. Okay, so tell me how to do that. Like, I've got a person assigned here. If you pulled a native artifact from your llama, you can build a ceremonial ground to lose twice as many adventurers to poison arrows. I'm not sure what the upside of that is. But this is the first llama thing I've ever done. I'm not really sure what's going on here. I must be missing something on what to do here. Because I don't see any production here. Oh, there's a native artifact there. Ah. That took quite a while, like, what are we, year 20 or something like that? So do they show up in here? Yeah, they do. Interesting. So the ceremonial ground. Arrowheads and artifacts, yeah. So there was an artifact there, native artifact. Arrowheads, I don't know if I've seen that. And you say build a ceremonial ground. I'll have to have a hunt through the menus there. Alright, there's our pig timer.